I talked to Damon a little bit earlier.
Well, it's extra special to start at Silverstone, not only because I'm a British driver and it's the British Grand Prix, but also because my father retired here in 1975, announced his retirement, so it's rather a neat coincidence that I'm starting off where he left off.
Do you remember much of that day?
Yes, I can remember quite clearly that he did a sort of lap of honour and everything, and everyone gave him a big cheer, and it was very emotional for him. He loved racing and he didn't want to stop doing it, but at the time I was quite pleased he'd retired.
When you moved into the frame yesterday, position number 26, what were your feelings about the weather forecast that was around? Were you sort of praying for rain overnight or what?
Well, we were perilously close, actually, to not being in the race. I think if it had been dry today, then there would have been every chance that Zanardi particularly, who had had little time in the Minardi, could have found some more time, and we would have found ourselves 27th and out of the race. So I must say I was quite relieved when it rained.
How tough has it been this year with Brabham?
It's about as tough as it can get, I think. They haven't got much money to do the job properly, and there's a lot of motivation within the team to make sure that Brabham doesn't just sort of disappear in a cloud of smoke. It's been very hard from my point of view because I haven't been able to show, I think, what I'm capable of doing, and hopefully tomorrow at least I'll get a better chance being in the race.
What do you really expect from the race tomorrow?
We're going to finish the race. That's our aim. I think that if we finish the race, we stand every chance of getting a good result. We're not going to be competing very strongly, but at least if you're in the race and finish it, you've got a very good chance of building from there.
During the course of the year, you've certainly proved what you can do as a test driver with all that mileage with Williams. What are your feelings about what Nigel has achieved over the last couple of days, particularly with that lap yesterday? Did that surprise you as well?
Yes, completely. I mean, I've tested quite a lot here in the same car, and I know what it takes to do a lap time not quite as quick as that. And he has just shown that he actually, I think, is probably the fastest driver around at the moment. He and the machine are just working together superbly, and together with being at the British Grand Prix, he's pulled out something extra special.
How much time do you spend in a weekend like this in the Brabham camp compared to the Williams camp? Is it a bit difficult for you?
Well, I pop in to say hello at Williams and have a cup of tea and stuff like that, and chat to Patrick and Frank, but my work has got to be centred around the Brabham pit, so I spend a lot of time down there and don't get to sort of eat until sort of 7 o'clock. We stop qualifying at 2, but there's still a lot to do, so we sort of work on setup, and a lot of the time is spent in the back of the truck.
Big day for you now tomorrow. How are you actually going to prepare for it?
Well, I'm going to go and get some food later on, and some rest, and work again on a race setup. And if I get a good night's sleep, then everything should be good for tomorrow. I'll be sort of full of energy and ready to go.
Delighted to see you in there at last.
Thanks very much.
Enjoy the day and finish.
Cheers. Thank you.